Good morning, students. Today we are discuss about Hasse diagram. So Hasse diagram, how to draw a Hasse diagram and what is the basic definition of Hasse diagram and when it's complete. Okay. So Hasse diagram here is nothing but we are taking one partial ordering relation. Based on that relation, we can draw one particular diagram by applying some rules. That is nothing but Hasse diagram. Okay. So what are the rules we have to consider to draw Hasse diagram? What is the first rule? So already you know that what is partial order. If a relation satisfies some particular constraints, then it is said to be partial order relation. What are the constraints means? It is a reflexive and antisymmetric and transitive. Okay. So then the relation is said to be partial order relation. What is the first rule of Hasse diagram here? You are taking as partial order is reflexive. At every vertex in the diagram of a partial order, there would be a loop. Reflexive means what? What is the value of domain is same as the value of range. Okay, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2 like this. Okay, how to draw a diagram for this particular element is nothing but you can draw with a loop. One relation, one related to one. Okay, self loop another. So while drawing the diagram of a partial order for a reflection, definitely there must be a loop. So here in this Hasse diagram, we need not exhibit such loops explicitly. Okay, what is second rule? So in the diagram of a partial order, there is an edge between A to B and B to C. That is nothing but transitive relation. Okay, so then there must be a relation between A and C. So here need not to exhibit the relation A to C explicitly because you can draw the relation between A to B and B to C. Automatically it says A to C is a relation because of transitive relation present in coset. Okay. What is third rule? Here to simplify the format of the diagram of a partial order, we represent the vertices by dots. Vertices here is nothing but here you need not to draw a node types. You have to put a dot for each and every element present in the set and draw the diagram in such a way that all edges point upward direction, not downward direction. Yes, you have to remember these three rules for convention. We need not to put arrows for that diagram. Okay, what is the first rule? No need to exhibit loops. Second is no need to exhibit the transitive relation element. And next, you have to put dots for elements and need not to show arrows and draw the diagram in a upward direction. These are the basic rules to draw a Hasse diagram from the coset. Let us see the examples. Okay, so consider the graph for a finite set coset. Here you have to take four elements and what is the relation between is nothing but here less than or equal to. Based on the relation you have to set the elements. What are the set the elements? 1 less than or equal to 1. Okay, right. 1 less than or equal to 2. Okay, right. 1 less than or equal to 3. Then write the element in the relation. 1 less than or equal to 4. Then satisfies the relation. Next, you have to put what, right? 2 less than or equals to 1. Not satisfied. So, need not to put 2 less than or equal to 1 here. So next 2 comma 2 you have to write 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. Based on the relation and this set, you have to write one relation. Okay, by taking this relation, whether it is, you have to check whether it is coset or not. Okay, coset is nothing but here reflection satisfied, reflexive satisfied and transitive satisfied or not, you have to check it. Okay, both are satisfied for this relation. So you have to go for to draw Hasse diagram. So what are the Hasse diagram rules? Before going to rules applicable, what is the actual diagram for this relation? Just see the first example here. Just see here. This is exact diagram for this relation. There is a self loop for 1 to 1. There is a self loop for 2 to 2. And there is a self loop for 3 3. There is a self loop for 4 4. And next you have to see whether how to draw this diagram here. 1 comma 2. So you can draw 1 comma 2 like this. Next 2 comma 3. Next 1 comma 4. So each and every element you can draw like this. This is original diagram of that given relation. But we want to draw a simplified diagram that is nothing but Hasse diagram for that poset, right? So what is the first rule? You have to remove or you need not to exhibit self loops. What are the self loops present in this diagram here? 1, comma 1, 2, comma 2, 3, comma 3 and 4, comma 4. You have to remove that and draw the diagram like this. Okay, the first rule is applicable here. And what is the next rule? The transitive relation, you need not to explicit. What is the transitive relation here? Here you have to observe 1 comma 2 is there and 2 comma 3 is there. There might be a relation between 1 comma 3. This is a transitive relation. And 2 comma 3 is there and 3 comma 4 is there. 2 comma 4 is a relation, transitive relation. You need not to exhibit. And 1 comma 4 is also need not to exhibit. These three are transitive relations. So you have to remove that relations. Okay. So next, this is the simplified diagram. What is the next rule? You have to put dots for elements and need not to show the arrows because it is always shows upward direction. Okay. So that is the main point. This is the finalized Hasse diagram for that given relation. So based on this example and based on the rules, you have to practice more examples to draw Hasse diagram. These are the questions related to Hasse diagram. You have to take questions and practice. Okay. So let us see one more example. By taking first example, you have to take that relation and remove. So first you have to check whether it is related to poset or not. It satisfies poset, then you can draw the diagram. Okay. So what is the diagram rules? We already know that what you have to remove the reflexive relation and transitive relation. What are the remaining elements? Based on that, you have to draw the diagram, right? Okay. So here, how to draw an element here? First, you have to put 1. Next, you have to put 2. Next, you have to put 3. Next, you have to put 4. There are 4 elements in this set, right? So you have to write. So here need not to show the reflect loops, right? So you have to remove this. So next, okay. Next you have to remove this also. Next you have to remove reflexive relation. First you have to identify reflexive relations and remove it. Okay. So next you have to remove transitive relation also. So how to identify transitive relation means first you have to put dots for these elements. Okay. First you have to put dots for this element. So next you have to draw 1 comma 2. So follow upward direction, right? 1 comma 2 you have to draw. Next 2 comma 2 already removed. Next 2 comma 4. Okay. 2 comma 4 there is a relation in this. Next you have to check it. 1 comma 3. Yes, 1 comma 3 you have to write. There not be a transitive relation here. Next 3 comma 4 is there. Yeah, 3 comma 4 there not be transitive relation. Next 1 comma 4 is there. So 1 comma 4 is a transitive relation because 1 comma 2 is there and 2 comma 4 is there. There might be a relation between 1 comma 4. So we have to remove transitive relation here. So next, no more elements here. Okay, this is the actual Hasse diagram of the given relation. See the diagram. This is a final diagram for that given relation. One more example you have to take. Draw the Hasse diagram representing the positive divisors of 36. 36. So first you have to write what are the divisors of 36. So based on that division relationship, you have to write some more relation. What this means here, 1 is related to all elements or 1 is divided to all elements. Here 2 is related to some more elements. How to write these elements? You have to see. 1, I mean divisors. 2 is, I mean 4 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 2, and 12 is divisible by 2, 18 is divisible by 2, 36 is divisible by 2. So all elements are divisible by 1. So you have to write all the elements present in the given set. Okay, next 3 is divisible by 3 and 6 is divisible by 3, 9 is divisible by 3, 12 is divisible by 3. Like that you have to write all the elements and then you have to check whether it is satisfies coset or not. Coset means all the reflexive elements are there in the given set. Yes, right. So next, there is a transitive relation present or not. You have to check it. So I already checked it. This is coset. For example, you have to see 1 comma 2 is there. Next, 2 comma 6 is there. There might be relation 1 comma 6 is there or not. You have to check it. 1 comma 6. Okay, here the transitive relation. So I put red mark for all the removed relations which are not required for Hasse diagram. So those are nothing but the looping form can be created by reflexive relations. So we can bold like red mark for this and also bold like red mark for transitive relations. So we have to consider the remaining relations for the Hasse diagram. Just you have to draw how to draw what are the elements you have to present. Just you have to put dots for these elements and then you have to draw. So there might be a relation. Just you have to observe 1, 2, 3. There might be a relation 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 3. Okay, just first you have to draw 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 3. Next, there might be a relation 2 comma 4 and 2 comma 6, 3 comma 4 and 3 comma 6. Just you have to observe whether all the present or not. You have to observe here. First you have to observe 1 comma 2 is there. Yes, 1 comma 2 is there. Next 1 comma 3 is there. Next 2 comma 4 is there. Next 2 comma 6 is there. Next 3 comma 6. Next 3 comma 9. Next 4 comma 12, 6 comma 12, next 6 comma 18, there might be a relation. Next 9 comma 18, so next 12 comma 36, 18 comma 36, 3 comma 9 is there. Okay, right, very good. So next, so these are all present in this diagram. Okay, this is the finalized diagram for given relation. Okay, so first, how to remove this transitive relation based on the definition of transitive relation. You have to remove that type of relations. Okay, just this is one of the best example for the Hasse diagram. And one more example is nothing but here. You have to observe. This is one more example. And based on the example, you have to check whether it is coset or not. After that, you have to put the elements and dots for those elements. And next, you have to draw the remaining relations, means except the reflexive and transitive relation. You have to draw the diagram. Here, what are the transitive relations and what are the reflexive relations? You have to find out. This is related to transitive. Next, this is related to transitive, this is related to transitive, this is related to transitive. You have to remove. Next 1 to 2 is there. Next you have to check it with 2 to 4. 2 to 4 means 1 comma 4. You have to remove. Next 1 comma 3 is there. Next you have to check it. 3 comma 6 means 1 comma 6 is there or not. Yes, you have to remove. Next you have to write what 1 comma 12 is there. Next 12 comma 12 is there. Oh, okay, you have to remove 12 comma 12. Next 6 comma 6, there is a reflexive, right? You have to remove. And 2 comma 4 is there. Next 4 comma 12 means 2 comma 12 is there or not. Yes, you have to remove that. Next 3 comma 6 is there. Next 6 comma 12 is there. Means what? 3 comma 12. There might be a relation. Okay, you have to remove that. Next, this is enough. 4 comma 12 is there. Nothing to be started with 12 with different elements. So there not be transitive relation means. Okay, these are the remaining elements. You have to see what are the elements. How many elements here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elements are there. How many edges present in the Hasse diagram? You have to observe. Okay, okay. You have to observe. Okay. This is the final diagram for the given relation. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.